My boyfriend Jake and I have been dating for almost 2 years. We recently moved in together, and everything has been great, except for one thing. He has a basement that he never lets me enter. At first, I didn't question it. He told me it was just storage and that it was a mess. Fair enough. But over time, little things started making me suspicious. He would go down there late at night, staying for hours. Sometimes I heard muffled sounds, almost like whispering. Once, I even heard a strange humming noise that made my skin crawl. I asked him about it, and he got defensive. "It's just my personal space," he snapped. That was the first time Jake had ever spoken to me like that. Last weekend, he went out of town for work. Before he left, he triple checked the basement door's lock, as if reminding me it was off limits. That only made me more determined. The moment he was gone, I searched for the key. After an hour of looking, I found it in the back of his sock drawer. My hands were shaking as I unlocked the basement door. The first thing that hit me was the smell, stale and metallic, like old blood. I stepped down the creaky stairs, my phone flashlight barely cutting through the darkness. The basement wasn't messy, it was organized, obsessively so. Metal shelves lined the walls, filled with strange objects, jars of what looked like teeth, stacks of notebooks with unreadable symbols, and rows of old VHS tapes labeled with women's names. My stomach turned. I reached for a tape labeled Rachel, 2019, and slid it into the dusty old TV in the corner. As soon as the footage started, I froze. A woman, tied to a chair, was staring into the camera with wide, terrified eyes. She was still alive. She was pleading. Then I heard something behind me. A quiet, deliberate click. The door had just locked, and Jake's voice floated down the stairs. "I told you not to come down here," he said with a grimacing smile.